We got Thunder fans everywhere.
It's Wallace defending George, and you see the crafty offense on the first play of the game.
Well, he was sensational a couple of nights ago against the Lakers. Well, how about that? That's a sensational pass, that big to big.
Hartenstein at the 5, getting more and more comfortable, but the efficiency numbers for Holmgren as Markkanen steps back behind the tape and drills a 3. As Nurkic trying to distribute, does so, backdoor, and Cason Wallace got beat, and Keyonte George just soared up to the rim.
You know, doesn't hit that area where your voice gets light.
Ace Bailey pulls up, and he's got his first 2.
On the play.
Joe, the flare and the 3 is pure.
Serves up a quick cup of Joe there, right off that bench.
And then commits the foul on the other end. Yes, a lot of time to work with here. Carlson way off on the 3. He has not been afraid to take shots when he comes into games. Kevin Love, and he cashes that one in from 3. They are hitting from deep. Dort gives it up, wide open, standalone 3, and Jay Will responds with a boom.
I don't know.
One trick pony.
I don't know if it applies to me. But certainly with Kevin Love throwing that ball away.
A.J. Mitchell splashes one down as he's...
Now 7 of 10, folks.
SGA, a lot of contact inside, spins into the and 1, and as Collier often plays distributor for Utah, trying to use the screens, drives inside, left hand, and he's got the 2. Shea trying to get it back, double teamed. Joe fires and connects again.
Yeah, he took a little contact too on that release. Looked at the official for the Thunder. See if they can get one more stop here.
It's easy to focus on Utah's offense, but the Thunder offense doing very well. And Kevin Love has 4 first-quarter 3s. Caruso, nice move. Stops on a dime, pulls up, and sticks the mid-range. That's his second. A.J. Mitchell, one off the 3-point line, got inside and banks it home, forcing the Jazz to the second to the Thunder. Hartenstein again. This time he'll give it up to Chet. He tries to make his move. Got inside, and he's got the jam. Holmgren very patient.
Already had a couple of 20-point second chance point games and a 30 as well. As it's Thunder a little late getting out to Bailey.
Filipowski trying to go to work on Joe, and spins into the layup. That was just a mismatch. Joe gives it back over. Nice cut, avoids the defender again. That time Filipowski was set, but Joe, too much air, too much.
I tell you, he's one of those guys. He's another guy who can move the basketball. Terrific rebounder. How about this nice drop pass and a dunk? My goodness. Jazz.
And the big men will find you.
On this team, yeah, between Chet, Hartenstein, they're going to find you. Look at the extended pressure now by the Thunder on those shooters. And Mykhailiuk makes this. That's just a tough shot.
It's the kind of night that it has been for the Jazz so far, at least in the first half. Bit of offense. Cason Wallace got caught in the air. That was a turnover. Here come the Jazz the other way. It is George, and he's got the layup.
I never got caught, because you know I'd never foul either.
I don't know about that. I think the box, there's a lot of box scores that say otherwise. Nice pass, big to big action. Jay Will on a platter for Holmgren. Caruso, now he's going to try to beat everybody down the floor. On Markkanen, had to give it up to Holmgren. And the Thunder.
Go into his body, force him to foul you or score it.
Looks like Caruso thought that there was going to be a trail. As Markkanen just continues to stroke. For a moment, hit a wall.
Yeah. And that play got bailed out by Mykhailiuk.
SGA contact, wiggles his way in, plus the foul.
Another odd number. This game has really tightened up for both these ball clubs.
Filipowski, and another 3. They're shooting 61% for the game. That is 3, number 11. SGA trying to get it back, and does get it back with a 3 of his own.
There was contact on that shot. They gave that shot to Marketing in the first quarter, as he's going to score 2.
Big lead for the Jazz and all the scoring. It was the tale of 2 quarters. That's been a tale of the game, though. To make a huge effect on the shot. Dort, a 3. And he rattles it home to tie the game at 72.
From the start.
George off the screen and gives Utah the lead right back. Outside. Holmgren couldn't turn the corner on Marketing. Hartenstein, and the push shot is good.
Without the whistle being blown.
Kevin Love is back in the game. SGA bounces off of Williams, pulls up for the mid-range shot. That is good. Wow. 1-point game. Dort again from the outside. Dort again for 3. Speed, Hartenstein, good defense, standing up tall, affected the shot. And SGA surveys, drives, and scores with a right hand.
A good job of getting numbers back in front of the basketball.
Thunder been able to turn Utah over. SGA stops on a dime and sticks the 3. Joe drives, kicks. J. Will looking for another 3, and he's got another 3.
Off right now for the Jazz. They're not getting those 3-point shots, which was their bread and butter for most of the ball game.
SGA yet again from downtown as the Thunder lighten it up here inside the Delta Center.
My goodness. You talk about some stingy defense, folks. It is just stingy as can be.
Mike, it is a 30-2 run. They have matched the Utah Jazz, but have surpassed the Utah Jazz, and they go on a massive third quarter run, Michael, and enter this fourth quarter with a nice. Up to this point, you battled, you were down by 18, now you're up by 19. Check that, make it 21 on the nice pass from A.J. Mitchell to Hartenstein.
Now I know what. Seen Chet do that already. Isaiah Joe has done it already.
Oh, Caruso on the cut. He got sandwiched in between.
To in Utah here.
Nice flash, good ball movement. Back outside behind the back pass. You got a wide open shooter. It is Caruso who takes advantage, and that was a thing. Something that Mark Daigneault really prides with his team going back to last year of finding ways to figure out problems on the floor of the Thanksgiving holiday. And how about Carlson in front of his home crowd? Getting in a conversation with Carlson at shoot-around today, where he divulged that he got cut from his high school team, and it was going to mean a lot for him.
Jordan, he was cut from his high school basketball team. Didn't give up, stayed with it. And how about this as I'm talking? All right, we're going to play that again for you folks. You know, a 7-footer that can stretch the floor, good shot blocker. Cason Wallace wide open, and Cason will just continue to pump up the numbers from downtown. They've only missed 12.
That ties a season high 23s. Cason Wallace on the other end is going to add to this lead.
Oh man, I'm just going to take one for the team.
I know one thing you're not doing. You are not letting go of your popcorn.
I'm holding on to my popcorn. Oh my goodness. The Thunder have just been outstanding. Now you never thought the scoreboard would flip the way it has in favor of the Thunder. And stick around. A lot of good things happen tonight.
Filipowski with the finish on the other end.
Hot. This game has swung, did like a 180.